Yo, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to show you how to prepare for the new update inside of Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. Please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. It is completely free. Now the first thing, which I actually got pretty lucky in my server right now, is make sure you use your dice keys, because yeah, these dice keys are really OP in the dice chest. The way that you know it's spawned in is it will say this in the chat. It will say feeling lucky. Now that is the hidden message that it says to let you know that a dice chest has spawned in. Now, if you see the dice chest spawn in, I highly recommend that you actually go to it and use all your dice keys, because they're not that common, to be honest. So every time you can, take advantage of it. Use your dice keys, because if you have a look here, I actually am going to get some pretty insane stuff right now. I'm going to get tons of mythic evolved, lucky evolved, speed evolved. I'm going to get tons of dice, which is absolutely amazing. I'm going to get tons of infinity elixirs as well, which is obviously pretty good. Look, I just got 2 infinity elixirs right there, bro. That's insane. Yeah, this is by far, I feel like, the most OP thing inside of this update is this dice chest. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, so I should be almost done now, hopefully. How many keys do I have left? I have, 9 more. Okay, just 3 more spins. So, yeah. So this is actually our final one. And we got another infinity elixir. Very nice. And there we go. We should be completely out. Yep. So let's fall down. Now, my next tip that I highly recommend that you do is obviously make sure that you get max coins. I mean, right now I have 179 billion, so technically I don't have max, but I'm pretty much there. The max coins, if you don't know, is actually 200 billion. So yeah, make sure you get that done. So obviously when the update first comes out, you will just have so many coins, so you can basically just spam the egg that's new at the time. Because if you didn't see my leak video, basically we're getting a secret bounty update, which is going to be cool, and also we're going to get the 200 million visit egg, so that's going to be awesome. And it's actually going to be replacing this game egg, which goes on to my next point. Make sure you spam in this egg as much as possible, because obviously it's being removed today. So of course, all these pets are going to become valuable in the future. So yeah, try and get the jackpot pet, because it should be worth quite a lot, because it will be a limited pet. Another thing that I highly recommend that you do is start saving your infinity elixirs. As you can see, I have 352 right now, which is absolutely absurd. I can't lie. Comment down below how many you have. But yeah, 352. Honestly, it's good, but to be honest, I'm going to try and go for like 500 when the update drops. I know. It's so crazy, but I'm going to aim for 500. I don't know if I'll make it, but that's my goal. Also, make sure you're saving your lucky evolved, speed evolved, and your mythic evolved. Now, you get tons of these from playing the board game and also the dice chest like I was just at before. Now, one really insane way that I've been getting tons of infinity elixirs is, let's just pretend that I'm playing the board game right now. So basically what I've been doing, so let's just pretend I start here. I will use my orange dice. Actually, I might as well just show you. So let's go onto the board. So what I do is, if you don't know, there are 3 infinity elixirs on the board. Basically, majority of the time I use my orange dice, because this is the biggest dice. You can actually move up to 10 slots at a time with this dice if you get lucky. So let's roll it. So 8 times. Like I said, you can move the most with the orange dice, which is what I recommend. Now, when you get to this point, I always kind of do a quick count. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 right now. Now, obviously, I don't want to use a orange dice, because if I get a 10, that means I'll go past the infinity elixir, which is, not what I want to do. So with the blue dice, which is the max is 6, I'll use a blue dice real quick, try and get really close. So as you can see, I got a 5, so it's going to put me closest to the infinity elixir. Now I'm 3 away. So even if I were to roll the blue dice, I have a pretty big chance to completely go past it. So I'll just use my singular dice to just quickly get to it right here. Now that's basically how I do it, how I've been getting so many infinity elixirs. You just want to strategically use your dice to be able to get the most amount of infinity elixirs. As you can see, I just got 1 there. Now when you're doing this on the board, obviously do keep in mind there's 1 free infinity elixir there. There is another free infinity elixir right here. And there's also a free infinity elixir on this corner as well. So yeah, do keep that in mind. Just go around the board, and every time you're coming close to this, just make sure that that you're prepared, obviously, to choose the right dice. Now, yeah, if you do that, you should be able to get a lot of infinity elixirs. Also, obviously, you can get a lot of infinity elixirs from the dice chest as well. Now, that goes on to my next point. Now, you can kind of choose what you want to do, because obviously I just said basically to use the board game to get infinity elixirs, which is what I do. But the thing is, I'm also keeping track on how many I've got. Let me go down to my dice real quick. So right now I've got 600 giant dice and 1.1k regular dice. So for me personally, I'm not going to go under like 500 giant dice or 500 blue dice. Because when the new update comes out, I want to make sure that I have, you know, at least like 1,000 dice to be able to use the new board game. Because if you don't know, basically in the new update, well, I said new board game, I meant like new tiles. They've actually announced that they're going to be adding new tiles. So yeah, of course, when the new update comes out, I want to be able to get the new stuff. So make sure that you're going into the update with some dice left over. I wouldn't recommend going in with 0 because that will be a bit of a pain, you know, especially if you want to get the new items. So definitely use your dice right now to get the infinity elixirs and save up on those. But also just make sure that you've got a few hundred for when the update drops. Also, I recommend that you save your super tickets. I mean, to be honest, this isn't really much of a problem because super tickets, they're kind of easy to get at this point, I feel like. I mean, look, dude, I've got 1.7k, so pretty crazy because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a new mini game. So yeah, that should be pretty cool. I don't know what the mini game's going to be, but I guess we'll find out today. But yeah, just make sure you got a few of those so you can play the mini game over and over, you know, might as well. Now, another thing that I highly recommend that you do, because I'm sure at this point, most players will have a high roller team, which if you don't have, by the way, I don't know what you're doing. You're literally getting an additional 110% luck with a high roller team, just like so. And also, if you've got an infinity elixir, it actually doubles, so you'll get 220% of extra luck. So just in case you don't know, head over to the Void in World 1, go over to the Enchanter, and here it is right here. You can basically auto-roll until you get this really OP enchantment called High Roller, which increases your luck by 10% for 500,000 eggs, and it stacks to every pet. So if you've got 11 pets with it, you'll get 110%. Now, the main point I wanted to say, because I'm sure a lot of you have already done this, is make sure that you are restocking them. Now, what I mean by that is obviously with your... because it starts off with 500k eggs, right? And then it goes down. So if, you know, you don't want to be going into the update with like, let's say you've got like 10k eggs left on your high roller pets. Because the last thing you want realistically is for your high roller enchantments to run off while the new update's out. You know what I mean? So I would highly recommend that you restock them just before the update. Because yeah, trust me, you don't want to be restocking your high roller pets while all the new stuff's out. That's going to be boring, you know what I mean? So get this done before the update because, I mean, it takes ages, to be honest. So yeah, definitely get that done. Like, that is definitely something I plan on doing. Making sure I've got 500k on every single pet just for when the new update drops. Also, just a quick tip. Make sure you have shiny legendaries, because with shiny legendaries, you'll have 2 enchantment slots, which will basically give you double the chance of getting the high roller enchant. That will massively speed it up. So I highly recommend you do that. Of course, just a quick tip. I mean, I'm sure, like I say, most people have done this now, but have a team with your best pets on. Make sure that they all have team up V, because obviously this will increase your tickets, your bubbles, your gems. You know, just click equipped best and yeah, have them on. One thing I will say is make sure you're in World 2 though, because if you're in World 1 and you click Equip Best, it'll put your World 1 pets on. So don't do that. Go to World 2, click Equipped Best, and then go to the enchantment and have Team Up V pets on. Or get your Team Up V on your pets. Because yeah, this really does make a huge difference to Team Up V, I can't lie. Which, by the way, I might as well quickly mention this. If you've been spam opening this game egg, kind of like how I've been doing, I mean, literally, bro, I've not logged off, I don't think. I've been spamming this thing. Look at this. It's got almost 1.3 million eggs hatched. Let me know in the comments if you're beating me. Bro, there can't be many. Because like I said, I've literally been AFKing all day and all night, basically, on this egg. Which I still haven't gotten the jackpot, by the way. I haven't hatched it. Although someone did give me one, actually. So at least I have one now. So shout out to that guy. Yeah, look, here it is. This stupid thing, bro. This is giving me like a headache trying to get this thingamabob. But at least I've got one now. But I kind of was given it, so it's not the same as hatching it yourself, you know what I mean? But still, at least I've got one. Yeah, I must admit, it looks really, really cool. Like, this might be one of my favorite pets in the game. But I must admit, I think the luminosity might be my #1 favorite. This might be my 2nd favorite. But yeah, still cool. Anyway, yeah, back to my point. If you have been spam opening this egg, what I recommend that you do is, obviously, don't forget that you can combine your game masters, which, let's have a look here. I must have so many of these. It's actually going to be crazy. Look, I have 1.2k of the regulars. Don't forget that you can combine them, so I can make shinies right now. And obviously, yeah, you'll have way better pets like that. You know, you don't need to hatch the shinies. You can actually just get regular pets and make them into shinies, you know what I mean? And also, if you get really, really lucky, if you get like 10 of the Game Master Mythics, you can actually make one into a shiny Mythic Game Master, which I've actually done, by the way. But I strongly recommend, if you're going to do that, make sure that you still have enough of the mythic game masters for your team. Because look, technically right now, I could make a shiny mythic game master, but it wouldn't be worth it because that means I'd be sacrificing all of these off my team. You know what I mean? So it's not actually worth me doing. So do keep that into consideration. Also, I'm pretty sure the claw machine is going to have some pretty big nerfs. If it's not already happened already, I don't even know. I mean, to be honest, the claw machine for me is terrible at the minute. I can barely get anything from this thingy. Unless you're going for keys and dice. Like, I don't know, the Infinity Elixir, I feel like it's been nerfed into the ground. I'm not even joking. Like, I can barely ever get an Infinity Elixir now. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I do have terrible luck, but I'm not joking you. I could literally spend about an hour on this thing and never get one. It's kind of mad. So, yeah. I do believe they did say they were going to nerf the chances from like a 0.5 down to a 0.2. So, I guess, I mean, if you're lucky with a claw machine, I guess use it. But if you're unlucky like me, then probably don't bother, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Another big nerf that's going to be happening in this update is basically, you know, with these tiles, if you land on the green question mark, you'll have like a 10% chance sometimes to get 2 instant Infinity Elixirs that'll be added onto your potions. But in the next update, it's going to go from 10% to 2.5%, I believe, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's a pretty big nerf. I can't lie. But let's be honest. I guess it was kind of OP. Because if you had like 1,000 dice or something, you could technically AFK the egg and the board game at the exact same time, and you could have like Infinity Elixir basically all night, which yeah, was really, really OP. Because if you don't know, there's a glitch in the game where if you go to the roll the dice circle and get to this page where it says continue, you can actually move, and then you can go over to the game egg, click continue, and then press R, so you're auto hatching, and then click your dice and then click auto. And then, yeah, you can actually roll on the board while auto-hatching. It's actually pretty OP. They can do both these at the same time. Which I must admit, it does surprise me that they've not nerfed that just yet. Or patched it, I mean. Like, you would think a glitch like this would have been fixed, but maybe the devs don't care or something? I have no idea. Maybe they don't see it as like a crazy game-breaking glitch or something. So, yeah, for some reason, they just haven't patched it. Maybe in the next update, they might patch it. I don't know. Because you would think, I mean, surely they must know about it right by now, right? You would think. So I'm just thinking they're just thinking maybe we'll just let them use it or something. Like, let the players use that glitch. I don't know. Maybe in the next update, they'll patch it. Who knows? Oh, yeah, by the way, make sure you're claiming your playtime rewards. I mean, you might as well, you know what I mean? You get some random stuff. But in the next update, though, they will be adding a claim all rewards button. So instead of opening them one by one, which is a painful process, I won't lie, we'll actually be able to claim them all at one time. Oh, I was so close to an Infinity Elixir there. That was crazy. So yeah, that's really, really good. Also, make sure you're spamming your merchant. You might as well, you know what I mean? You might as well be spamming this. Claim all your dices as much as you can. Also, claim your Tickets V and Tickets Evolve potions, which I forgot to mention earlier, because obviously, yeah, that will help get tons of tickets. If you are struggling to farm tickets, which I don't think many people are, to be honest, I feel like everyone is, you know, doing pretty well with like these ticket thingies, like the currency. I know it gets kind of confusing with tickets because the tickets are called currency, but there's also these like super tickets. So yeah, don't get confused with that. I'm talking about the actual like coins. Basically what you can do is shove on golden orb. That was 2 times the spawn rate. Also shove on tickets evolved. Also make sure you're using world 2 pets with team up V, because if you don't know, if you use world 1 pets, for example, let's scroll down, let's find a world 1 pet right here, which is this dual corn. It will have the regular World 1 coin multiplier, as you can see. Now, if I go to a World 2 pet, it will have the ticket multiplier. So, yeah, definitely make sure you got World 2 pets on with Team Up V, because you'll get loads. Look, I'm already at max coins, and I don't even have a tickets evolved on. I just got billions of coins. I don't even have it on. That's crazy. But I guess I do have an Infinity Elixir running, I suppose, right now. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Also, make sure that you're still claiming your worlds, like chests and stuff, because, look, I've got 119 million gems. Now, the thing is, the gems, they're not really that important in World 2, but it still kind of is important because, obviously, the enchantment area is in World 1, and, yeah. So you kind of do still need gems every now and then, especially if you're like me and you're constantly restocking your high roller pets. It can be kind of expensive, so a really good way to get gems is to actually claim these chests. Like, watch this, right? I'm about to get, like, I just got 28 million there. I'm pretty sure. It's kind of hard to see. Hold on, wait, let's see. Right here, this void chest. Let's see how many I get. Yeah, 28 million gems from that chest. That is crazy. The dice island, what we're going to get? I've got I think that was 2 billion coins or something. I don't even know. Also, obviously, you know, a really good way to get gems is obviously use your mystery boxes as well. You know what I mean? because yeah, you'll get a ton of gems from that. Now, how many am I going to get right here? Let's have a look. I just got like, I think like 6 mil or something. I don't even know. So yeah, pretty good. Also, don't forget with the infinity egg, which I'll be honest, I haven't really been hatching, if I'll be completely honest with you. But I mean, you still can if you want. The minigame paradise, make sure you switch it, because if you don't know, with infinity egg, there's 2 settings right here. Which basically means that you can change between the overworld and the minigame paradise. So that's pretty cool. Now, for my final thing that I want to mention in this video, which, oh wait, actually, hold on a second. Make sure you're also claiming this as well. I always forget about this, bruh. Because yeah, this is really OP to claim, because you might be able to get a secret luminosity, which is such a good pet. Obviously, I mean, the chances are super rare, but also you can get really OP rewards. Anyway, yeah, back to my point. Pretty much my final point for this video, which is kind of for more like pro players, to be honest, is obviously with the game egg being removed, that means those pets are going to become super valuable. So if you want, you can head inside the trading plaza, which I guess I'm going to do, and you can try and trade for some of the jackpot pets, because yeah, like I said, the jackpots are going to be worth a lot. So let me put my jackpot pet on. Hold on a second. Also, I've just found out, apparently at the trading plaza, only the first pet on a team is visually equipped. I did not know that. So yeah, look, here's my jackpot. So I highly recommend that you actually, maybe if you're like a pro trader, to try and trade for some jackpots, because I've got a feeling that these pets are going to be worth quite a lot in the future. Obviously, right now, they might not be worth a lot. Well, they're not even limited right now, technically. But obviously, when they do become limited, especially, like, imagine like a few months in the future, I've got a feeling these things could have the same value as like actual secrets. So yeah, like this guy right there might be trying to trade for it. I don't even know. And you can find jackpots, I think, through this trading terminal thingy, maybe. But do keep in mind, obviously, there might be a lot of people that are trying to trade for those jackpots right now, because a lot of people probably know that they're going to become valuable in the future. So they might be selling for a pretty high price. I don't know. Like this guy there, he was selling a luminosity, which wherever it went, it's kind of hard to be honest, because it refreshes so fast. You've got to be quick in this thing. Like, bro, like, look. Oh, look, see, there was a mythic jackpot right there, and I was about to click on it, but then it like disappeared. Look, whoa. That guy had loads of stuff. Is there a way to like stop it from constantly refreshing? Bro, if not, you've got to be really fast in here, because by the time you see something, it's like it's already been reset. It's crazy. Yeah, I hope one day I can get more into trading. I'm just not really much of a trader, but I might try and trade some more, to be honest. Because yeah, if you get good at trading, you can actually become like super rich on this game, I won't lie. And the trading plaza is absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this place. It does look really, really amazing. And why is everyone stood still? Okay, there we go. People are moving. I thought I lagged out for a second. Look at them. Everyone's just AFK. I guess they're all in trades. That's probably why. I've just realized how many Avinuses there are in this server right now. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, there was 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, there's only 3 now, though. I think there was 4 a second ago. But bro, that's crazy. Oh, look here. You know what? Actually, let's add to the server. Let's put mine on as well. Look at this. Bro, if we used all of our Avinuses together, we'd probably be able to make a shiny. This is insane. Oh, look, this guy's got the Season 2 Luminosity. Wow, congrats, dude. I'm actually so jealous, I won't lie. That is a beautiful... Look at that pet, man. That is so beautiful. Which one do you think looks better, the Avinus or the Luminosity? Bro, it's like fire and ice, like opposites of each other. That's kind of cool, actually. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to stop yapping now. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully you have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.